Oh, you know what I should talk about? I never actually talked about this, I don't think. So you guys might remember from like last year, the end of 2022-ish, Keffals decided to like randomly go at me and like try to like create like a rivalry with me in order to basically just make like idiotic low effort drama content for her what was then at the time dying and which is now a dead YouTube channel. And well, a lot has happened since then. You might remember that she basically, she's not someone who was really watched for the actual strength of her content. She was watched out of sympathy because she got doxxed and swatted by Kiwi Farms, or at least she said it was by Kiwi Farms. At this point, I'm not even sure who it was. But she started up a GoFundMe, which was ostensibly for like legal fees and moving and like fees for like urgent moving or replacement of stuff that was taken from her and blah, blah, blah. And there was a video recently by shitty YouTube channel Some Ordinary Gamers, which I'm not particularly interested in what he has to say about it. But he did actually, nonetheless, provide clear evidence of the fact that she stole money from the GoFundMe, which is something that I've been suspecting for a long time and something that is now confirmed. She did nothing to contest this. She did nothing to say that it was not true. She just disappeared from the internet after this was revealed. So, fair warning here, don't watch this video, don't read the comments, don't engage with any of these people because they're not actually worried about her stealing the money. What they're worried about is her promotion of DIY hormone therapy for trans people, which I don't give a fuck about. What these people don't like, and like he relegates this to almost the very end of the video as well, as if it's like a minor side point, as if it's not like the smoking gun that is like the worst possible thing that could have happened. For him, this is like, I'm just going to put it like in the last 3 minutes as a minor side note, when it's the worst part of it. It's a conversation, like a private chat that she had. I don't want to, I'll read it myself. She said, "Feels really bad watching the GoFundMe deplete. The rest will cover a year rent and my psych fees if I talk to a psychologist once a week for the next 11 months. I keep trying to think of how it depleted so fast, and there's just so many little things. Travel and replacing furniture and helping my friends out and buying new streaming gear and clothes. If anyone else ever finds out how I spent the GoFundMe, I am definitely getting cancelled, lol." So that's fraud, by the way. That's fraud. People don't, including me, I gave her $200. We donated to her on the faith that she would use the money for what she said in the GoFundMe. And then she just used it to buy whatever the fuck she wanted, basically, including drugs. I was right about fucking everything about her. Talentless hack who rid a wave of sympathy based off people harassing her into making lots of money and then also scammed people, including her audience. Her audience, by the way, is mostly like impressionable young kids who probably stole their parents' credit cards to donate this money to her. And then she just like spent it on whatever the fuck she wanted, like it was nothing. And the legal fees, the legal case that she said she was going to do never happened. There was a thread on Twitter about this as well. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this is the thread. So like a former editor of Keffals came forward, by the way. She, you might see in that chat, she was like talking like she was poor or something and she's like eating through the money. She has no income. But a former editor of Keffals came out and released like a spreadsheet that shows her month by month revenue. And she was making in total like minimum 5K, minimum 4K, 5K-ish per month. In some months, it got up to 13,000, 12,000, you know. So we're not exactly talking about someone who was poor here. I mean, in some of these months as well, like she streamed 3 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, and she still made like $5,000 fucking dollars when she wasn't even actually working. It's just someone with passive income, extremely high passive income. Where does it come from? I honestly couldn't tell you. It must be like month-by-month subscriptions from her audience or something. It says here, Patreon, Keffals.gg. So she makes most of this money from like her own website. Somehow. I don't even know how that works when she's not even streaming. People just like hemorrhage their money to her for some reason. But yeah. So she lied about, basically just stole the money while she was still making good money herself. And in this thread, she says that she's saving up to buy a house. She's building some savings. I'm not sure exactly how that happens when you like, I desperately needed $100,000 to pay for this urgent cost that I otherwise couldn't pay for. And you're actually saving to buy a house. What's going on there? And she said that she was going to file a complaint before like the Human Rights Tribunal of Ontario. But apparently like the time limit for that has actually passed and there was no hearing, there was no nothing, basically, is what this thread goes over. So the thing that she said she was going to use that money on, which was legal costs, she didn't use the money on. So yeah, that really says it all, doesn't it? Anyway, as usual, BadEmpanada vindicated, proven right. Every single fucking time. Like it happened with Vorsh I called him being a pedo years before it was 100% confirmed, just based off the fact that he could not stop talking about how much he loves pedophilia and defending it. Turns out he had child porn on his hard drive and he showed it on stream. Lonerbox, I told everyone he was a fucking Zionist. Now he's like Destiny's best friend. He's posting justifications for the IDF murdering kids. He's in Israel at the side of Destiny right now, trying to justify the killing of kids on behalf of the IDF even more. And Keffals. I told you that she stole the money. I told you she was a piece of shit. I was correct. 100% vindicated. BadEmpanada always right. Just listen to whatever he has to say. Don't think for yourself. It's that simple.